and it didn't work. I can't tell you how many times as a marketing professional I have heard business owners, entrepreneurs, startups make that statement as it relates to some form of marketing, but social media marketing in particular. I tried that and it didn't work. Let me tell you what that translates out to. I, business owner who has no marketing expertise or knowledge whatsoever, went into Facebook, put my credit card information, went to their self-serve ad center, and made an ad with my $100 budget that I just knew was going to make me hundreds, if not thousands of dollars instantly. And I sat back and I watched with bated breath and it didn't work. Or I blindly trusted some fly-by-night marketing agency that promised to give me great returns on my marketing budget. And I tried it for 3 months and it didn't work. Well, business owner, entrepreneur, startup, I'm going to tell you why your social media marketing efforts have not met your expectations thus far. And it is because your expectations are unrealistic. Yes, I have to be truthful about it because the truth shall set you free and help you and save you a lot of money. You cannot expect, especially if you are an e-commerce business owner, you cannot expect to put $100 to $300 in Facebook and social media, put an ad up, and expect me, random user, to click on your ad, go to your website that's probably not even SSL certified. So it has that big red unsecured X in the address bar. And you expect me to trust you with my personal information. You expect me without any type of reviews or online reputation, nothing. Search you, Google, Bing, even Yahoo, and you show up nowhere, okay? But you expect me to give you my personal information and trust that the product that you're advertising is going to show up in my mailbox in a reasonable time and it's going to look and function as advertised, because no one falsely advertises, right? Wrong. No, you're not going to get rich off of a 30-day marketing campaign with a $200 or $100 or even $500 budget. It's just not going to happen. Social media marketing, say it with me. Social media marketing is relationship marketing. You can't build a relationship overnight. You can't do it in 30 days. What that first 30 days is, and because as a marketer, when I used to take on entrepreneurs, because I wanted to see them succeed. To be honest, I supported their plight, and sometimes I really believed in their product. So I said, okay, you got a small budget, I can work with that. I want to show you that people are indeed interested in your product. So that first 30 days is really for marketing research. We're, testing different subject lines, testing different messaging, testing different audiences, honing in on exactly who your target customers are, driving them to the website, or driving them to the landing page, building up your remarketing audience so that we can then come back around with that campaign, that right campaign, with the right message that we have perfected in that first month. And then market to them to further reinforce the messaging, to further assure them that you have a reputable business, that you're not going to steal their money, that the product is all that it's cracked up to be, and it is the next best thing since sliced bread, okay? I always recommend combining your social media marketing efforts with some type of remarketing campaign display ads. And that's through Google. That's when you go on a website after seeing an ad, clicking on an ad, And now they're following you all over the internet, right? Stalking you, right? But what it's doing is making that product or that service or that company become top of mind. So when you are ready to make a purchase decision, that the ad is probably right there in your face. You just click on it, right? That's the beauty of remarketing. You stay on the forefront of the hearts and minds of your target customers. And it takes a while to build that marketing audience. Google don't even allow you to do display ads unless you have at least 1,000 customers, 1,000 people on your list, right? You're probably not gonna get 1,000 people in 30 days, but Facebook is instant. You can remarket on Facebook. You don't have to have a big list, but remarketing is needed to push them further along the marketing funnel. There's a funnel, but you didn't know that. It's the beginning, it's the middle, and upper, middle, and end, right? So many marketers, entrepreneurs, small business owners fall out at the beginning. And you say it didn't work. You didn't allow it time to work. Now, that's if you have a e-commerce store. If you don't have the marketing budget, I always tell prospective clients who jokingly say they have a shoestring budget, the only thing you should be marketing with a shoestring budget are shoestrings. You hear what I'm saying? If your product costs more than $1.99, you're gonna need more than $1.99 to market that thing. Do you hear me? If you can't afford to market, if you can't afford to put at least $1,000 into your marketing campaigns, then maybe influencer marketing is best for you. Going over to Instagram, finding an influencer that have followers that closely match your target customers, slide into their DMs and ask them how much they charge to rep your product for you. But influencers, you probably can't get them on a shoestring budget either, because for a lot of them, that's their source of income. So they're gonna charge you to piggyback off of their brand recognition and off of their marketing efforts, the time and effort they put into building their personal brand, since you won't put the time and effort into building yours. Ooh, you want to piggyback off of theirs, it's going to cost you some money, right? But you should absolutely be working on SEO. Business owners don't like to invest in SEO because it doesn't give them immediate returns. But it builds that solid foundation. And then once you have a strong organic presence, that's free money. That's free marketing for you to show up when someone searches for your type of product or service. You know, you got to build that foundation. Your marketing efforts is only as good as the foundation that you have supporting it. So for e-commerce, it's your online reputation, it's the website, it's the product reviews, it's the, product demonstrations, it's the relationship marketing you do online. If not, if you don't have a budget for it, then you need to invest in grassroots efforts. If you have an e-com product, sign up for community events, become a vendor, get you some flyers. They can see the product, they get to meet you, that builds that relationship. You give them the flyer, they can buy the product there and then go online and order more or pass it on to someone else now that you have won their trust. You see what I'm saying? That's the way you can market when you have a very limited budget offline until you can afford to go online and do it effectively. If it's lead generation, you're not trying to sell a product and you just need some leads, that's a better route to go. I have seen great results off of a small budget for lead generation. I'm talking about $600 budget. I've seen customers flip that into thousands of dollars in revenue because they had a product. I mean, it's a service. Landscaping. Well, one job is like $6,000-$7,000. So that one lead produced a huge return, right? But the caveat to that is you have to have a strong sales team or sales rep. If you're your own sales rep and you don't know how to sell your business, your product, like you know how to provide the service, but you don't know how to sell the service, then you have a problem. the success of your marketing campaign is only as good as the support system you have behind it. So if it's lead generation, you have to have a good presentation. You have to have a good sales pitch. You have to make them see why they should go with you. You know, that lead, gave you their ear, but you have to say something that they want to hear. Okay. So lead generation you can do on a small budget, but it will produce no results if you don't have the skills, the sales skills and ability to convert that lead into a paying customer. So you need to invest in the sales team or invest in some sales training for yourself. Okay, so that is my message. Those are my tips for today. Be sure to follow my YouTube page, Sabrina J How To's, where I provide how-to tips on how to market your business effectively, and I actually share my entrepreneurial journey on how to build a multi-level corporation from the ground up. So it's pretty neat. Go ahead and follow, like, share, and comment. And I am the owner of Simply Creative Marketing, where we provide cost-effective marketing solutions to help you grow your business. If you're interested in a complimentary consultation, go over to my website, click on the schedule a consult link. Either myself or one of my other consultants will give you a call back. Hope you enjoyed this message. See you next time.